having a look now at how South African shopping centres can make themselves more tourist friendly. And I'm joined by Didem Kirsallioba, who is from Forum Istanbul. Evening to you, Didem.
Hello.
The name tells me where you're from
yes,
Turkey.
Yes,
what brings you here?
Turkey. Yeah, I'm from Turkey, coming from Istanbul, which is a very important touristic city in the world. Well, I was invited by the South African Council of Shopping Centers for a conference here to make a presentation about tourism and shopping. What effects of tourism what are the effects of tourism on the shopping and the opportunities that the shopping centers can use.
I think we've underexploited our shopping centres. We're not used to having tourists, but tell us a bit before you tell us about our shopping centres. Tell us about Forum Istanbul.
Of course, Forum Istanbul is the largest shopping center of Turkey and of Europe in terms of gross leasing area. And we have a potential of tourists with like 20% of the leasable area is composed of leisure stuff, so leisure attractions, so which makes us very important for the tourists as well. We are a center of attraction.
Of course, Istanbul, Constantinople, whatever you're calling this place, for a long time it's been an international destination.
It has been.
We're not used to that. So coming here, what do our shopping centres look like to you?
Well, Istanbul has the oldest shopping center in the world, maybe 500 years old, Grand Bazaar, with a lot of streets, mosques and fountains in it. So maybe you know, the people know about it. And well, we have such an experience in Istanbul. We are using the potential of the city as a shopping center manager. So our management teams work on tourism with a special group. So we use our assets in Forum Istanbul. We have many assets coming from the city, the location of the shopping center, the accessibility of our shopping center, what type of services we give to the tourists and to all the visitors, and also the synergy between the shop mix. So we have a very nice shop mix that we can give service to many different cultures and many different socioeconomic groups in Turkey and internationally.
Looking at our shopping centres, what do they need to do?
Well,
in your view, I'm not saying you must tell them, but
all our professionals, you here have, I visited 2 different shopping centers here. I had chance, I've been here for a day and a half. Really great shopping centers, and you have a very big potential in this country and in this city, really. I become a tourist here, besides being a speaker in the conference. Well, yesterday and the day before yesterday, I saw the potential of the city, Johannesburg and Sandton.
In South Africa, there's a view that Cape Town is the place that everyone wants to go. We in Johannesburg say, hey, there's a lot here too. What's your view?
But I think Johannesburg is the place where the trade is going on. So it is important. And there are a lot of places, more attractions that is more than it is known in Johannesburg. And I think the destination marketing options should be more about Johannesburg. I think so.
So you've been here a few days.
Yes.
What has struck you about what is attractive for tourists? What might, I know it's not long, but has something stood out for you?
Yeah, the culture. The culture, the history. There are many things that the people should know about the culture of South Africa, the Republic, the history, about Nelson Mandela, a lot of places that I am also wondering. And well, I read a lot of things about South Africa personally. Also, the people tell each other. There's a word of mouth speaking about South Africa. And there are 2 places to see in South Africa, Johannesburg and Cape Town. So I think you have a very high potential in terms of tourist leisure attractions, like the parks, the nature, and the historical places, museums. So these are all opportunities that the shopping center management teams can use. They may have agreements with them because the tourists are going there and they need shopping as well.
Because you've got to direct them there, don't you?
Of course, there's a direct marketing. There are many tools that today we spoke, I told to the audience, there are many other options besides your assets in your shopping center. Okay, assets are the things that you have, but if you use them, if you use the right tools with those assets, so you can bring more income to the shopping center.
What about the formal and informal? So we've got the big formal built shopping centres, but there are lots of informal markets which must have been how Istanbul sprung
Yeah,
up.
in Istanbul we
and
have
it's
a
just
lot
developed.
spice markets, and
Yeah.
Grand Bazaar is a shopping center, but it is an kind of naturally formed
It just evolved.
shopping center. Yeah, it gets old. It gets old, and it's a traditional place.
But we have similar markets that have
Yes,
simply
I have
evolved.
been one of them. I have been to craft market, and I bargain with the people. It is a lot of fun
Are
as
they
well.
good bargainers here?
I'm better, actually. I'm Turkish.
Listen, I've been in Istanbul.
You've been?
They make you want to cry.
And yeah, they did the
You're
same thing
taking
to
the
me.
food out of my
became a
children's mouths.
Well, it became a nightmare to me at the end, really, because I was just coming closer to a shelf. I was looking at something and the other guy was calling me. So it was interesting. It was a lot of fun because it is interactive, which a tourist would like to have. This. It is interaction. So I enjoyed it. It is another attraction that the tourists should experience.
Well,
in
we
your
look forward
country.
to, when you come again, reporting back
Hopefully.
on what they've done as a result.
Well, I'm sure that everything is going to be better and better every day because the world is flat and we learn from each other.
Thanks to Didem
Thank you.
Kirsallioba. Great
Thank
to have
you.
you.
Thank you.
She is from Forum Istanbul.